was so happy. And she was just joyful, running with the teammate Ian from Team Hoyt. Sorry, it's kind of embarrassing. So anyway, her and Ian came running by, and they're all happy and joyful. So got back on the train, went to the 16.8-mile mark. When she came by, Ian was not there with her, so he was running behind, lagging behind. Michael Davis, a blind runner, he came by on Team Hoyt. Dennis was with him, his guide. They were doing well. So I got back on the train, headed back, going to be at the finish line. I was supposed to be in the bleachers right across from where the first bomb went off. Well, they closed Copley Center there, so I had to go down to Boston Common and walk back up. Well, I got the text alert saying that Trish had crossed the finish line, so I knew I'd missed her. So I was standing at the end of the corral where the runners come out, right by the medical tent. Well, when the bombs went off, I happened to be talking to a Boston police officer. We were just talking, and he said, "Hey, Tennessee, where are you from?" I always wear a Tennessee hat, so I gave my southern self away. So we're talking. When the bombs went off, we looked up at the John Hancock Tower. We just instinctively looked up, and it just echoed and shook so bad. And then I'm wondering where she's at. You know, I knew she'd finished, and I knew it was close to the finish. We could see the smoke, we heard it, saw it. So phone service was shut down, and she's frantic, thinking I'm supposed to be right where the bombs went off, and I was not. Some of our teammates' families were. So it was really an emotional time. And 20 minutes later, we found one another. Really fortunate. And, you know, I'd like to encourage y'all. Last year, we had such bad weather, or not bad weather, it was cold. And we complain about the cold, we complain about the heat in the summertime. If we don't have the cold, we don't have the heat, what are we going to compare good times and bad times to? That was a very unusual thing. You know, it's a tragic thing to have a bombing like that occur at such a large event like that. Probably won't happen this year. I'm sure it's going to be one of the safest cities in America. But, you know, it's really strengthened my faith, being with her, being on part of Team Hoyt, to see a man run and push his son, who's physically unable to do what his father does, but mentally, if you ask Rick, you know, Rick says if he could get up out of that chair, the first thing he'd do is push his dad in the race. He tells us that every year. And, you know, it's strengthened my faith in God. And Trish has met most of these volunteers here from Bayside Baptist Church. They've become very dear friends of ours. And they're such a blessing to us. And we're all part of the Christian family, and it's a voluntary thing. It's like being in the military. You know, today, Dan Warder, he's a U.S. Air Force veteran. My father is a U.S. Navy veteran. I'm an Army veteran. Matt McDaniel is a Marine veteran. Chris, that owns Monkey Town Donuts, make sure you get the donuts afterwards. He's a Naval and Marine veteran, wounded overseas. And you know, we all volunteer. None of us were drafted. I know Dan got his draft card, but he went down and joined right away. So it's a voluntary thing. Same as being a Christian. We can't beat you over the head and make you. It's a voluntary thing. But, you know, I would encourage you to look into it. On the shirts itself, the next Mailbox Boston was right under there. It's Trish's blog. She will encourage you with her blog post. And if you want to know more about anything, just ask one of these volunteers around. They'll point you in the right direction. And Craig had mentioned that I'd come through a difficult time. And I was being foolish. I was up in a tree with a chainsaw. Big mistake, don't do that. And I patted my pants and made sure I had my phone where I could call for help in case something bad happened. Well, I fell out and broke my shoulder really bad. I didn't dial 911. I called my dad. He came and got me and took care of me and took me to the hospital. But anyway, that's what Craig was going to say. But really pray for Craig's family. His son Christopher's going through a really difficult time now with cancer and just finished his second bout with chemotherapy. And grateful to be around his family, Craig and Shannon and Sammy, and especially Chris. And they're just good folks and need our prayers. And so anyway, thank y'all so much for coming. And I'll turn it back over to Craig.